Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be today we're going to be continuing Fellow Travellers Season 1. We're on episode 2. I filmed the first episode very recently. I think it was within the last day or two I filmed the first episode. It was a very heavy first episode, to be honest. Obviously, again, sorry if I get anything mixed up or misunderstand anything to do with any of the politics. Obviously, I'm not American and I'm not very political. Like, you know, I'm just like, yeah, I barely understand British politics, like I said in the last one. So I really do apologise if I don't understand any of the American politics, but I am going to try my best. Now, I wonder if we're going to pick straight up from last episode. Last episode, obviously, in the flash forward to like the present time that it's taking place in. Obviously, he got the phone call back at the cafe. So I'm wondering if Tim is going to tell him to like just fuck off, or if he's actually going to give him the time of day. It seems in the first episode at the beginning, I can't remember his name. Was it Marcus? I can't remember his name. He was saying like that Tim had a few lovers, but something always kept getting in the way. I'm assuming that's Hawk, right? And I feel like Hawk maybe... Also, I called... What did I call... Is her name Lucy? I can't remember his wife's name. But I feel like he did do sort of a marriage of convenience with her. I do think he loves her, but I do feel like he does love Tim maybe more, and I feel like it was more of like a marriage of convenience thing, like I said, trying to, you know, keep everyone else happy and obviously keep himself away from harm sort of thing, because obviously back in those days it was a very different time for queer people especially, and which is just awful, to be honest. And yeah, I feel like he just did what he needed to do sort of to get by, which is very, very sad that, you know, people, that's the way it was for some people. Well, not even just like a lot of people back then, you know, having to just hide who they really are just to live, basically. Like, it's awful. But yeah, I can imagine this show is only going to get sadder and sadder. I'm definitely going to cry. I cry so much on this channel. I'm actually tired of it. But here we are, okay? I don't think I've got much else to say other than, yeah. I think the show itself actually is like, the set design and everything is very fucking good. Like the costume design is so good. You genuinely feel like you're watching something from those time periods, you know, whenever it flashes even further back or when it flashes to like the 80s, like it genuinely feels like we're watching something from that time, from that era. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say on that. I'm really dreading getting into this episode, but we're going to do it anyway. I've got tissues on standby, like I did yesterday. But yeah. Also, if you can see any like dry skin, like around the mouth, around the like cheeks, whatever, I don't know. It's winter, so I'm getting very dry. But yeah. Oh gosh. Anyway. I don't want to do it. I've had too much heartbreak for my young 25 years of existence on this planet. I've been heartbroken way too many times. I'm not living for it, but I guess let's get into Fellow Travellers Season 1 Episode 2. Let's do it.
Previously on Fellow Travellers.
Oh, it gives us a previously. Perfect.
Wants you to have this.
Oh, it is Marcus. Beautiful.
No, Mr. Fuller. Just want to know.
Yeah, some of these scenes are extremely intense.
Show trials.
Are you at this time a member of the Communist Party?
When I committed this sin, I felt pure. You're everything to me.
Lucy. Right, we need to remember that. Because I forgot what I called her last time, but it just was not her name. Jonathan Bailey. He's in Bridgerton, right? I still need to watch that, I know. We're in the diner. Is he coming meeting us here? Or is it picking up from just before it rings?
Thank you for coming. You're,
Maggie.
Maggie.
Tim's sister.
Yeah. When you called earlier, I was surprised.
That it was me?
Yeah.
Although he swears no one else even came close.
Oh, what to him?
Is he up for a visit?
You stole that from him. His ever being able to have a real partner?
Oh.
Tell Marcus he didn't want to see you.
This isn't between me and Marcus.
Well, I don't want you anywhere near my brother. I think you'll be relieved to not have to see him.
Why would I fly 3,000 miles if I didn't want to see him?
I don't know. So that you can say that you tried?
I get their anger though. But like, I don't know if I can comment too much on it because it's literally episode 2, you know.
I am delighted all of you could come tonight. It means the world.
Oh, Lucy.
And Hawk. So
Hawk.
Thank you.
So that's his father-in-law then, basically.
Thanks, Hawk, for everything, of course.
Now, smile.
Your father's asked you to join him, and I'm telling you to do what your father asks for once.
My father. Smoke his cigars. Kiss his ass. I guess you figure he'll be living off his money someday. Maybe even...
Ah, so is that his brother-in-law? Lucy's brother. Oh, someone's got daddy issues.
Senator McCarthy. Miss Curd, this is my friend, Mary.
Mary, that's the...
How do you do?
You can pick them, Tim. Lovely.
She's lovely. Men are so disgusting. Especially back then.
Right? At the office?
Like the way they constantly like objectify women, it's so annoying.
I want you to meet some people.
Muddy. Oh, that was a bit rude.
His own mother as his date.
Thanks for being mine.
Aww. They're lovely. Right! Fucking hell, it chucks you right in this show, doesn't it? I was not expecting that quick.
Mary's a good sport.
Yeah.
I think she might be growing fond of me.
Oh.
She doesn't
maybe
want to
not.
fuck you, Skippy. If that's what you're worried about.
Why not? Skippy's kind of hot. Although I'm still not a fan of the Skippy. Huh? Oh, that's what he means. That completely went over my head.
Keep seeing each other. You both need cover.
Okay, so she's lesbian. Love her. I feel so stupid. I apologise. This is cute.
I'll keep plugging away for another 5 years or so.
See, there must be something about Tim, because every other person that, well, we've seen him with one other person, I think, but you know, he seemed like he just used to sleep around and not see the same person multiple times. But he does with Tim.
I'll take it to my grave.
Don't actually joke about that, because I've just giggled, but then I've just remembered what's happening. Like, but fast forward, like, I forgot for a minute that he's actually gonna die. This is how life should have been, by the way. being able to wake up next to who you wanted to in the morning without caring.
Oh, Christ. Skippy. Skippy, wake
I'm not
up.
worried.
Hey.
Oh shit. Is someone gonna be on the other side of the door? I'm scared. Have you got your glasses?
How are we gonna see you again? I'm gonna look outside and make sure it's clear.
Someone's gonna come out. Your glasses. Yeah, his glasses are still.
Christ.
Oh god. Oh god, oh god.
Morning.
Please. Don't look, just close the door and go inside.
New paper boy.
I feel like that made it even more obvious. I don't know. I could be wrong.
We've instructed our diplomatic corps to stress the damage caused by the Rosenbergs in passing atomic secrets to the Soviets, and the danger it represents in pushing our two countries closer to a catastrophic nuclear war.
Yes, our country is under threat from Soviet spies and those who support them. But there's another risk to national security.
What might
The
that
sheer
be?
volume of deviance in our midst. The M Unit has dismissed or forced the resignation of twice as many federal employees for homosexuality as our counterparts have for communist leanings. Quite simply, we are overrun. To those reported or suspected.
I'm not. No. You are utterly ridiculous.
I don't know why you're not more concerned about this. And I am not talking about the future of democracy.
Calm down, Queen.
When's your next
I know
date
it's
with
hard,
them?
but I feel like Hawk needs to be slightly more sensitive. But I also feel like maybe he's got this kind of barrier up because of what happened with the person that he first was essentially in love with, like that first boy who died on that beach that he told us about in the first episode.
And how about the curry, Marcus? What you think? You people in Pittsburgh are willing to kick in so we can get some secretarial help?
The old and rich will live on a while, as always, eating blood and gold. Best writer of the 20th century.
Who?
Langston, 1938.
We can barely afford rent, just the four of us now.
Eugene's right. And you're behind 2 months.
That Shine fella's up there, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And he sure as hell ain't no politician. Ain't no lawyer either.
No, but he's rich and white.
And cozy with that National Guard motherfucker Roy Cohn. All fired up about fighting Reds while they send our black boys off to Korea.
You see that right there? That is the last thing colored folks need. One of our own doing us dirty. Makes us all
Oh
look bad.
my god.
That's me. The last thing we need is black men spitting on our greatest poet.
That man needs to get more pussy.
No!
I've encountered very serious and very hurtful problems. One of my earliest childhood memories...
I do not want to interrupt you.
You do though, don't you?
Was the solution to which you turned Soviet-style communism?
I'd be happy to explain communism to you, sir.
The 8 pages Mr. Shine is so proudly the author of hardly constitute an extensive treatise on any subject.
Intense.
Allow the chief consultant to speak without interruption.
Why aren't you in Korea shooting them?
How about a question from a real reporter?
Snobby bastard.
And I'm tired of my siblings, always the same complaints. Aren't you grateful I didn't burden you with any?
Oh, is this his mom?
Don't tell me you've gotten some poor girl in trouble.
Oh.
Didn't think so. You do have another resource available to you.
Nope.
Your father is dying, Hawk. He's open to putting you back in the will. You'd get your rightful share. I want that for you.
What, he's refused? They fell out and he took him off the will.
Promise of an heir to carry on the family name, that sort of thing. More than anything,
right.
He'd like an apology.
Did they maybe find out that he was gay and his dad took him out of the will because he's gay and he wants him to carry on the family name? It's very, like, cryptic.
For most of my life, I thought I was going to be a priest.
Oh. Interesting.
That went out the window with,
Yeah.
well, you know.
Yeah.
So all this pretending,
It must be hard. I
I've been
can't.
doing it my whole life.
Yeah, I can't imagine living in that
Hiding a
time.
part of yourself and killing it are two different things.
It was hard enough doing it in this time. Never mind back then. That would have
Maybe
been
it is better to
fucking
kill it and be
awful.
finished with it.
What?
It's better than constantly yearning for something you can't have.
Oh, is he talking about ending it?
Will you come to my house tonight? I'm having some friends over.
Go
Tell me
to
where I
a
can address.
house. Just go to the house. Listen, have a good time. Meet some new people, you know?
I've been here for every session.
There's nowhere for you to sit. Mr.
Did they-
Combs' orders. There are
Oh,
times
they
when you
like
need to
told
come
him
out,
not
my
to.
friend.
The committee will come to order.
They told him not to let him in after the last time. He's so cute with his little glasses on, isn't he? Really pulls off a flannel. Oh, when you've got a crush. Waiting for them to call. He's down bad. Oh, he's gone.
Come on in.
How cute. She's lovely.
Everybody, this is Tim. Tim, this is Caroline, Gloria, Luis.
We came together, but
adorable.
no, we're not a couple.
Is this like the gay club?
I've heard a lot about you.
So this is like a group that use each other as a cover-up.
Live together.
Why shouldn't we? The neighbors just think that we're roommates on a budget.
Interesting.
Though, I'd rather you didn't mention it to Hawkins.
Because it would
Interesting.
improve.
Because we're all allowed our secrets.
Fair enough. What the hell is happening? Is he imagining having a life like that? Maybe. With Hawk. Bless him. This is like making me quite emotional. The music in this is very good. Is he going to be dancing with Louise? Oh, but I feel bad because that's what he wants, isn't it? I knew that this would happen. Don't kiss this man, please. Guys, it's making me sad though.
Girls are great hostesses.
All these poor people who just
Your
want
sister
to
Catholic?
be themselves.
Or was. I'm not sure where I'd land now.
I have God.
Oh, I thought you...
I am.
Then how do you manage...
I'm celibate. I made that choice a while back. You have to decide what matters most to you.
Hello, Marcus. I will say, Marcus rocks that mustache.
Prettier when you smile.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Guess we
damn.
could go another round. We'd have the same old argument.
I don't bottom. Lost the subcommittee beat. Took a shot at Shine and Comb.
That was stupid.
Yeah. Just couldn't take them going at Langston like they did. All these goddamn white men.
Should I be taking this personally?
Yeah.
Maybe. There's no escaping you people.
The rich
Not even
white
in here.
man.
Can't call it that if the door only opens one way.
At least Cone only likes them big, dumb, and white.
So is Shine.
I don't think so. I'm sure the little cocksucker's working on it.
Oh my god,
know about
okay.
A silver spoon who wants to be a hero, which is hard to do when you're 4F.
What about you? You need something, baby?
Sure, I'll have a refill. Know what the difference is between you and me? Aside from the obvious. Sometime,
What?
somewhere, I'd like more than this.
Yeah. I think he would too. I think he just is really, really masking it. Like he's buried that shit so deep within himself and he's terrified to do anything.
Hawkins, I'm so glad you came.
Hello, Hawk.
Hi. I'm afraid your father's asleep. You don't have a bag.
Yeah, I won't be staying long.
Senator Smith's daughter still in the picture?
Francis reads the society pages.
We can tell.
You know,
Into
there
the
was a
gossip
moment I wouldn't
mags.
mind resting my head for a bit, if that's all right.
Have you been in touch with Hawk?
Yes.
I'll answer your question if you answer one of mine.
Okay. I've got cramp again.
On a regular basis.
So?
Does he show any injury look like a 4F to you?
He works for my employer, whom I happen to admire.
Saw Hawk the other night?
David doesn't limp. There's no injury that I've ever noticed.
Last time I saw Hawk, he was at the cozy corner looking for trouble. Which is what you'll get if you don't let him go.
Yeah. Timmy boy. We're falling for him.
Mary, it's for you. It's a young lady. She says it's important.
Oh.
Hello?
Who reported you?
Oh, damn. What happened?
This fellow in my office, he kept asking me out. And I kept saying no. And some men, they don't like hearing that.
Oh my god, I didn't get to see it. What is it for? Tennis? Yeah. He's got a little ensuite. God, they rich.
I knew it would bring you back. Me
What?
dying.
Oh god.
Actually, I've been wanting to come home for some time.
If that's true at all, it's only because of your mother. That was my mistake. Letting her make you a mama's boy.
Oh, he's a piece of shit. Lovely.
Has it changed?
No, it has not.
Have you?
I'd say so.
Believe it or not, Father, you can't
You're
just switch
married
off being
and
gay.
having children.
That would be the expectation.
Fucking hell, I
And all
hate
that
it.
remains is your apology.
And I'm to apologize for what? Precisely. I'd like to get this right.
Making me endure rumors about my homosexual son. For me walking in and having to see you on your knees to that boy, Kenny.
Right, so he caught him. Okay. He caught him in the act.
I'm sorry. That you're dying.
Oh.
That not a single fucking soul gives a shit. And that you didn't knock first.
You're not getting my money.
Bro, that was kind of sickening.
I assume this means you're not staying for dinner.
No, thank you.
I'm sorry, Mother.
An apology. You see how easy that was?
I should have convinced you to leave him.
You couldn't have. I was a grown woman. I knew what I was doing. This is what I wanted.
So that's why you stayed?
Convenience, isn't
That
it?
and the same reason that you never do. It's easier.
Yeah.
There is someone now.
Okay.
I'm glad.
So, am I right thinking Mummy accepts him?
I'm home now.
Oh, I don't want to cry, man. Please.
Smith attacked me for prosecuting traitors. That makes him a traitor. And he mocks David in the hearing.
David gives our enemies plenty of ammunition.
He's donating his time to the committee.
They're
and
gonna
a
close
hell
the
of a lot of
door
money.
again.
Take it easy, both of you. We can handle Smith. Even the most righteous among us has something to hide.
David is loyal to you, sir, and to the cause. He doesn't deserve to be attacked by your enemies.
Smith's got a skeleton in his closet. We just have to find it.
So you sleep on the sofa then?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, they're
Says
getting
Mary has
questioned.
the bedroom I pay less for rent.
It's a full mattress sagging on both sides.
My mother and father gave me their old bed when I moved here.
Oh my god.
There's not much in the way of cosmetics.
One thing I've noticed is that there are very few items of a personal nature here. No photographs, no scrapbooks.
We don't have time for that sort of thing. We're both dedicated to our work.
Why? I mean, I guess they've got to be thorough back then, but...
We're done for now. Thank you for your cooperation.
This is awful.
And so you're aware, Miss Stewart, we may have questions for your family and your co-workers too.
Oh my god. Do you know what? It actually...
They're right out there.
Yeah, she's gonna be so paranoid now.
What the hell's going on?
Mary has a girlfriend.
So?
Caroline, she works at the State Department. They live together.
Oh dear.
They really love each other, Hawk. You should see the way that they...
Get to the point.
She's being investigated. Some fella she works with reported her out of malice.
It doesn't matter how she
God,
got their attention.
Oh god.
She did.
And now?
She's screwed. Right.
I'm very...
Write this down. Word for word.
Okay.
Dear Mary. Just write. You have to.
Okay.
I fell for you the first moment I laid eyes on you. Right away, I was taken by your beauty.
Is this...
But I was won over by your mind.
Is he gonna... Oh, wait.
To touch you. To feel your body against mine brought me more happiness than you could ever know.
Is he doing this as in it's from Tim? And Tim's gonna have to, like...
And my feelings for you are deep.
Oh, so is he pretending that he was...
Tim, you slipped that under Mary's door and refused contact with either one. If it's any consolation, it throws the heat off you both.
Yeah, that's
Mary
why I
can
thought
use the
you...
letter to clear herself. Pin it all on Caroline.
No.
She loves her. She would never do that.
We're not pinning it on Caroline. Hawk, no. There's got to be another way.
I'm on a date, but I could be free later.
Well, I'm not.
Curious about something. With everything that's going on, aren't you even a little concerned?
I take care of myself.
You're bulletproof.
Oh yeah, I like that.
For now.
You know what it's taken me a long time to realize? Not everybody else is.
He's gonna get him without having to ring the bell. I'm very fucking scared. Oh god.
Well, we both know my eyesight is terrible.
Right?
Maybe the dementia is setting in, but I think...
Does he think he's like
Hawkins
hallucinating?
Fuller is standing in my apartment.
Yes, that would be
Hi,
good.
Skippy.
Bro, I'm still not sure
Don't
about
be
it.
afraid. It's not airborne.
I don't think he's...
It's not what I'm afraid of.
Yeah. I'm getting really
Yeah,
emotional.
it's you.
Oh, is it Maggie?
Is he staying for dinner?
If he wants to.
I was very much in love with Tim, but he broke up with me. Caroline may have been part of the reason why. Tim kept trying to warn me. When we were intimate, he said he thought there was something off about her.
What?
We even fought about it a few times, but I didn't listen.
Don't tell me she's throwing her under the bus.
Your visit, I confronted her about it, and she admitted it was true.
But you had no idea prior.
None.
Oh my god.
This has been very helpful.
Why are you giving this to me?
Because my paper doesn't have the power to tackle this. And you do.
You're on McCarthy's enemies list, sir.
I got nothing to hide.
We all have something to hide. And if they can't find something, they'll invent it. McCarthy's not invincible. I just need to find some ammo to speed it along.
Asked me the other day
What?
why one of the most eligible bachelors in town
People are starting to
hasn't
question him.
married yet. Well, I couldn't think of an answer.
He's a very handsome man, isn't he? Are they gonna
You'll
kiss?
make a wonderful mother.
I don't know about that.
You'll teach them to have principles. Stand up for them.
You always found my principles annoying.
Something's gonna happen.
Nice story.
You read my paper?
Drag queens can read.
Iconic.
It's a beautiful article. What's your favorite Langston Hughes story?
Ooh.
Poem.
You're a very interesting man.
Interesting's a liability these days.
Yeah, tell me about it. I have been interesting since the age of 4, when I put on my sister's pink silk slip. That didn't go down well in Tennessee.
Oh, I can imagine.
But the day will come.
Fuck's sake.
You assure yourself that it is coming. Of love and joy and laughter.
That's awful.
And black hands and white hands clasped as one.
Oh, Tim. Even now, he's still being so nice to him.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 4 months since my last confession.
And what do you wish to confess?
I've had carnal relations with a man.
Are you truly sorry for this sin?
No. He's gonna say yeah.
Yes.
I hate this whole sin stuff to do with homosexuality. I hate it. Being gay, queer, whatever you are, is not a fucking sin. The fact that... No... Oh. Do you know what? This is my channel, right? And some things I may say may... you may disagree with my views. You may not. But quite frankly, if you're someone who is watching me who would put being gay, queer, bi, trans, whatever on the same level as like murder and all these other, like all these terrible things, then quite frankly, I don't want you watching me anyway. Like, genuinely, being queer is not a sin. It's not even close to being a sin. And it's not something that should be, like, reaffirmed to people constantly and, like, drilled into people's heads. Because, quite frankly, a lot of people are queer. It's not shocking or new. It's quite normal. And the fact that we as a society have basically since the beginning of time drilled it into people's heads that it's not normal is crazy, because there's so many recordings of these things happening throughout history. To me, this is going to be a controversial thing to bring up, I know, and some people are going to hate me for it. But how do some people know that Jesus wasn't gay? You don't know. You don't know these things. Jesus himself could have been gay. God himself could have been gay. Like, if that's what you believe, if you believe in God, if you believe in Jesus, they could have been gay. What's to say they weren't gay? I just don't get. Like, I just hate it. I hate all the homophobia. Like, even today, obviously I know that it's different back then. Not that it should have been like that at all back then, but I know it was. Which is very unfortunate, but it's just so sad. Like, to think about, what, I'm getting so emotional. To think about all the people that couldn't live their authentic selves because the world told them that it wasn't okay to be who you wanted to be and to be who you were and who you are. And it's so sad that they had to do so many things that they didn't want to do just to get by in life, just to live a happy-ish, like, happy as in not dead, you know, life. It honestly breaks my heart thinking about all the people throughout history who have had to do that, who have had to just get married to just keep other people happy, you know, to people that they didn't want to marry in any circumstance, you know. It's just awful. And I could not imagine doing that. Even these days, like, shit like that still happens, and it's just one of the most awful things. You know, I feel like it's crazy that we have people who are in charge, in power, who feel like they have the right to dictate who people can and can't be and what people should be and who people should be. It's ridiculous, you know? It's utterly, utterly ridiculous, and I'm tired of it. Anyway, sorry for getting a bit emotional at the end there, but I feel like these things need to be said. And just for the record, I'm not against religion, you know, believe what you want to believe in, but I'm also a firm believer in the fact that we should just accept people for who they are. If they're good people, you know, who aren't like murderers or anything like that, just accept people. If they're good people, accept them, you know. It doesn't matter what sexuality they are. It's just ridiculous, like, that people think that that is a reason to hate on anyone. It generally baffles me. My brain can't compute it. Is that even the right word? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. Guys, sorry about this weird tangent. If you did enjoy this video, if you got this far and you did enjoy this video, Jesus. If you did enjoy this video and you got this far, thank you so much. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know any other TV shows, movies or whatever you want to see me react to down in the comment section. Thank you to everyone over on the Patreon. And if you do want to watch the full unedited reactions with me, they will be up on the Patreon before you see them on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who's supported me and is continuing to support me, leaving likes, comments, subscribing. Like I said, even going to the Patreon and subscribing to that. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.